The garage door is likely the largest and heaviest moving object in your home. We are talking about hundreds of pounds of solid material suspended directly over your cars and your family every single day. Lifting all that raw weight smoothly doesn't happen by magic. It relies entirely on a network of high-tension hardware working behind the scenes. But here is the problem you run into when the system acts up. To the untrained ear, it is difficult to distinguish between harmless mechanical friction and a safety hazard that requires immediate attention. This comparison matrix breaks the door into three functional zones: tension, with springs and cables; automation, covering openers and sensors; and hardware, representing rollers and tracks. A failure in any zone creates specific warning signs, making it hard to determine what professional help you need. The goal of this guide is to decode the full spectrum of professional garage door services, so you know exactly what to ask for when you call a technician. To do that, we are going to use the diagnostic and safety protocols practiced by Valiant Garage Door in California as our benchmark for how these services should be performed. Recognizing how these zones interact allows you to catch small mechanical issues before they become dangerous or expensive failures. Before you pick up the phone to call a professional, you need to identify the symptoms at the source. This decision tree flowchart maps the process. If your door is excessively noisy or feels heavy, it points directly to a tune-up and safety inspection. This is Level 1, preventive maintenance. It is the baseline of garage door care. During this service, a professional handles routine upkeep. They inspect rollers for wear, run balance testing, and check for fraying cables that could snap under tension. There is a clear trade-off here. Level 1 requires spending money proactively, while the door technically still works. But catching a worn part now prevents the need for a total system overhaul later. If your symptom is a door that refuses to close safely or unexpectedly reverses midway, we follow the path to targeted system repair. These are specific automation symptoms, pushing us into Level 2. This focuses on safety sensors and opener diagnostics. A high-quality targeted repair relies on a repair-first protocol. A technician should meticulously check the wiring and sensor alignment before ever suggesting you buy a brand new motor. The trade-off for Level 2 is patience. You may have to wait for a standard scheduled visit and specific parts, but it saves you from the cost of replacing the entire unit prematurely. Investing in proactive maintenance and targeted repairs serves one primary purpose: protecting the lifespan of your hardware so you don't wake up to a sudden, catastrophic lockout. But routine care cannot prevent every incident. Eventually, components age out, leading to sudden failures that compromise your home's security. Look at the final branches of our decision tree. One path covers severe issues, like a door stuck open, a snapped cable, or a loud bang indicating a broken spring. The final path is for homeowners looking toward long-term upgrades. Those severe symptoms push you into Level 3, critical hardware and emergency triage. The stakes here are high. A crooked door is a physical danger, while a garage stuck open overnight creates a glaring security vulnerability. The standard for emergency service is same-day restoration. A true professional will also perform a full balance test after the repair to ensure the new springs are handling the weight correctly. The trade-off here is financial. You will pay a premium for priority routing and labor, but when you are mitigating safety risks and security gaps, that cost is often necessary. Now, let's look at Level 4, system upgrades and installations. Professional opener installations provide specific functional benefits. Modern wall mount units and battery backups ensure the door remains operational even during a power outage. The Level 4 trade-off is the upfront capital cost. It is the most expensive service tier, but it future-proofs the home against common access issues. Correctly identifying whether you are in a state of emergency or a window for an upgrade dictates whether your money is buying immediate physical security or long-term convenience. We have reached the final evaluation. It is time to determine which homeowner profile you currently match based on your situation. This chart plots your urgency against your investment strategy. The vertical axis tracks how badly you need a fix, while the horizontal axis tracks how you prefer to spend your budget. First is the optimizer. They land in the low-urgency, proactive quadrant. The optimizer books a tune-up the moment the door gets noisy. They know that a few dollars spent on lubrication and alignment today avoids a total hardware failure tomorrow. Then we have the targeted fixer, sitting in the medium urgency reactive space. For a door that won't close, they demand a pro, following strict diagnostic protocols. They want the specific wiring fixed without being upsold on a new motor. Finally, we map the crisis triage profile to high urgency and reactive. In this scenario, stop using the door immediately. Don't attempt a DIY fix. You need a local pro who stocks standard spring sizes for a same-day repair. The rule for emergency triage is simple. Prioritize proven safety standards and home security over the lowest possible hourly rate. By matching your symptoms to the right service tier, you strip the panic out of the process. You turn a stressful home repair into a calculated decision that protects your property and your budget.